Hey, what's up guys, Exalted here, and in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be analyzing some random players in Zone Wars. Now, I do this in regular games all the time, and I thought it would be really fun to do in Zone Wars, except for the first round I'm going to be playing, and I'm going to be winning the first game, so that I can kind of explain to you how you want to play whatever map that we get put in. On top of that, I'm doing a huge giveaway. I'm going to be giving away $100. I don't usually do giveaways, but what you can do to enter this $100 giveaway is all you have to do is use code Exalted in the item shop. Tell me in the comments section once you guys are using code Exalted. Also, if you guys want double the points, double the opportunity, send me a picture on Twitter of you using code Exalted. I only have about 50 supporters right now, so your odds are very, very high. So make sure you guys are using code Exalted. Send me a picture of that on Twitter, and I will be announcing the winners in exactly 14 days, aka 2 weeks from now. With all that being said, let's get straight into analyzing a random in Zone Wars. Alright, so the first map that we randomly loaded into is actually going to be Downhill River. Now, I really like Downhill River simply because it teaches you how to play low ground, mid ground, and high ground very, very well. Alright, what I'm going to do to start off and win this game is I'm going to go ahead and replace some of my personal boxes here with my own brick like so. So I'm going to go ahead and just replace a couple of these walls with brick. That way I can edit on people without them expecting, like that. Alright, so what I was doing during that build fight is I really wanted to make sure, I don't want high ground right now, is I really wanted to make sure that I didn't get third party. Now this is kind of a sticky situation. Let's see if I can pick up on this third party. Got that kill. And then I'm going to just go ahead and leave. Alright, got a few easy kills right there. I'm just looking for third-party opportunities. Gonna go ahead and grab the upgrade. I actually might... Nah, I don't want to pump. Alright, so now I'm gonna start playing for late game. I'm gonna be boxing up and just rotating out and looking for easy shots on opponents. This might be an easy shot if he drops down. Wasn't quick enough to get that kill. And I need to make sure that I'm not getting too high above the air. I don't want high ground because I will get shot out, but I also don't want to be all the way low ground. Right now I want to just sit on mid ground until later on in the fight. I'm going to go ahead and try to get this kid like that. I'm going to go ahead and heal up real quick, and then I'm going to drop down as I'm starting to get a little too high in the air. I need to start being a little bit more mat conservative, as I've only got about 1,000 mats left. I'll go ahead and storm fight this player. This is mine. I ended up getting the kill for that. But now I can get hopefully an unexpected angle just like that on players because they are not expecting me to be coming from storm. So it's all about playing those angles really, really well and being aware of kind of how much health you have. Now this is actually a live commentary, so it can be difficult. Got an easy trap kill right there. Gonna go ahead and try to get some of that player's mats. I don't want to play mid ground. The reason why is because just like this, I will get sprayed by both players. So I need to get to low ground or high ground. I think I'm gonna try and just kill the player on low ground. Just like that. Now all I have to worry about is the player on height. I have plenty of mats again because I've been pretty conservative. I'm not building roofs above myself. I'm going to try and spray this player out just like that. So low ground is pretty good, especially in the late game. And there you have it. That was actually my first try. It was a 7-kill win. It wasn't too hard. It was a live commentary, so I'm not sure how useful my tips actually were. But with that being said, let's get straight into spectating some of these random players. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to build up and jump off. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and die to Tequila Power. Let's go ahead and see what Tequila can do. All right, so Tequila is gonna go ahead and early launch pad. I do not like that. I guess he's not going towards the downhill area. If he does go to the downhill area, which he is, he's going to be exposed for a long time. He's going to be gliding in the air, meaning you are defenseless, you will get shot. Something I did like that he did, though, is he didn't go straight to the downhill area. He actually kind of went through the buildings a little bit so that it was a little bit more difficult to shoot at him. Now, something that I also really like is he went to the very center of zone and boxed up, and he's looking for ways to laser the players. He needs to be careful of that player on high ground. Honestly, if I was him, I would just kind of box up without the ramp and open windows and look at people at the same level as him, but he's going to go ahead and try to just knock down low ground. Tequila is actually playing this really, really well. He doesn't seem like the best player, but his game sense is really, really good. He knows how to play to his strengths. He's just lasering players as they get stuck in zone. He sadly didn't get either of those 2 kills, but he was definitely a big reason as to why they died, because they weren't ready for the third party. So Tequila did end up losing that. If I was Tequila, I probably wouldn't have taken the build fight. The opponent went for a no-scope on him, but Tequila could have just kept rotating to zone and just lasering Sarge as he was rotating in from the storm. Let's go ahead and get straight into round number 3. I'm going to go ahead and just build up again like I did last time and then jump off. All right, we have gone ahead and died to Humberto TPM. Let's go ahead and see what Humberto is doing. Humberto is boxed up. He seems pretty aware of his surroundings, and he's going to go ahead and just laser people that are launch padding. People are launch padding for so long, especially because of the downhill area. You're going to be defenseless for a long time, so try not to launch pad. I didn't launch pad in the first game that you guys saw, and it worked out just fine. I got a lot of kills out of it as well. Good kill by Humberto. Interesting pathing. I don't know why he went backwards and then built a ramp up. He's going to go ahead and tunnel. Doing a pretty good job at tunneling. He's got a player above him. He could drop down. Great job. From here, this is where you want to be building out of brick. It is really important to be building out of brick. Oh, such a lucky trap. Oh my gosh. Okay. That was kind of lucky. The player kind of just fell into his box, but he was able to capitalize on that situation. Humberto needs to practice that edit. He has messed that edit up twice in the matter of about 10 seconds. So that was a very risky position for Humberto. What you want to do is you want to box up, and you want to go ahead and make sure your top is covered and edit out a wall to shoot out high ground, as opposed to editing out a floor or a pyramid. The reason why is because the opponent can easily see you if they are on high ground and you edit out something above you. So edit out a wall so that you can get a different angle and easily shoot them out. So Sarge is going to go ahead and play low ground just like I did in the first game. I kind of like low ground, especially in these last situations. Yeah, really good play by Sarge. He had no mats, and even with no mats, he could win that fight without an issue. So GG's to Sarge. Like I said, I really like low ground. I think it's really, really strong. Sarge just proved my point because he doesn't have mats. All right, so I just got shot out. I'm going to go ahead and die to not Manuel. All right, let's go ahead and see what Manuel can do. Not Manuel is not using the launch pads. He's playing the low ground, which I really, really like. He's just using the tunnels here. He's going to be looking for some easy kills on his pathing to storm. I don't know if he can get through that. He's going to have to break that. That was a little risky. I probably would have gone a different direction. If the opponent heard that, that could have been bad. Manuel's in a really bad position. Make sure you are building out of brick or metal. I usually always start with brick because when I run out, I go straight into metal. You do not want to be building out of wood in this early part of the game. And that goes for scrims and regular games too. Manuel should not really be going for high ground right now. He should probably just be trying to rotate to zone. He could honestly just jump down and run it. He's going to kill himself to zone. Oh no. Yeah, he's just going to jump down, just start running. You have a pretty free rotation right now. People are fighting. You can hear everyone shooting from your right and your left. One thing that Manuel is doing very wrong is when he is rotating, he is always starting off by a wall. And that wall, just like that, is going to prevent him from moving forward. If you're going to do that, make sure you're ready to place the wall so you can go around it. On top of that, you can at least just use a ramp. So Manuel's at 10 HP because of the storm. He needs to practice his rotation methods, as in he needs to practice tunneling. So decent box up. he is going to go end up die to Sarge, who seems like a very skilled player. I wonder if I actually ended up killing Sarge in round 1. I'm sure it was probably a pretty interesting fight. Alright, so Sarge is going to go ahead and accidentally take low ground, but it was probably a very good move for him. When it is a 1v1v1, when there are 3 players left, or about 3 players left, you don't want to be mid ground. You will get lasered by low ground, and you will also get lasered by high ground. It is a very, very bad position. You either want to be all the way high ground or all the way low ground, and it is almost always worth it to contest the low ground player and fight him. Because in those situations, you're either going to die because you're getting lasered by 2 players, or you're going to possibly die and maybe win because it'll just be an easy 1-on-1 as opposed to a 2-on-1. Alright, so Anonymous went ahead and actually beat Sarge. GG's to Anonymous. That was very good. I'm going to go ahead and try to win this game again by using the tips that we have learned from the other players. Let's go ahead and see what happens. So what I've learned is not to hit the launch pads. We're going to go ahead and try to get some early zone rotations. And I also want to be very efficient with my mats. I'm going to go ahead and try to knock this player out. I'm going to go ahead and pop minis. I'm going to laser him. This is where I'm going to definitely try and push. Yeah, so pretty easy kill. And something that was actually really awesome about that is he popped that force field, meaning that I could not get third-partied by other players. Alright, so I hear people over there. I've got high ground. I want to be a little bit careful. I don't want to contest this kid like that. Absolutely lasered him. I want those players on low ground. Alright, so I ended up getting that kill. Usually what I would have done, though, or something that probably would have been a little more beneficial, is if you were to, hold on. Alright, so GG's to Sarge. That was actually Sarge right there. What I would have done in that situation is I probably would have just rotated to zone, played it a little bit safer. I did end up winning that game. I won both the games I did play. Really quickly before I end the video, if you guys would like to enter into my $100 giveaway, make sure you guys are using code EXALTED in the item shop. If you guys would like 2 entries into the giveaway, send me a picture of you guys using code EXALTED on Twitter. I might even like it or retweet it. But with all that being said, if you guys loved the video, hit that sub button. If you liked it, hit that like button. And PS, I have a really awesome video that is coming soon. It has to do with Fiverr, but it's been a little bit delayed because people aren't messaging me back. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.